Hi guys. So I got the idea on Facebook the other day to do a good things jar. So there was a Facebook post that said something about making a good things jar and posting good things that happen to you throughout the year on little pieces of paper and putting them in a jar. And at the end of the year, opening up the jar and going over all the good things that happened to you. So for me, I thought that was a great idea. So, but I want to not only document, of course, the great good things like, paying off a bill or getting a new job. Those things would be fabulous. But I also want to document the truly good things that happen every day if I can. My daughter, giving me a smile, and my husband telling me he loves me. You know, me doing a good deed for somebody, helping them to their car with their groceries, or, just simple things that are truly good things that we overlook in everyday life because we're too focused on those other things that we think are good. Well, they're good, but they're not as important. And at the end of the year, I'm going to take all my good things out of the jar and I'm going to collage them into the back of my art journals for the year. So I went to the store on the way home from work, hence the polo shirt, because, I'm a greeting card merchandiser, so I work accounts, so you have to wear a collared shirt, and so, yeah, hence the interesting pink polo shirt. Anyway, so on my way home, I stopped and I got a quart jar. I stopped at the craft store to get it. I didn't want to get 12 of them, and of course, the one time I need an empty canning jar, I don't have one because they all have stuff in them. So I went and bought one, and I had a coupon, of course. I realized I had Sparkle Collage Posh. Did you know it comes in sparkles? I forgot. I had some. So I used that, and I'm going to tint it with golden fluid acrylics, which are slightly translucent, more colors, some colors more than others. And because I really like these vintage reproduction jars that are blue. I have a couple truly antique jars, but all the jars I have are little like this, and I wanted a bigger jar. So I thought I'll get a bigger plain clear glass jar and we'll just paint it. And I did it. You'll see in the tape, I'm end up putting sparkles in it. It's really pretty. Anyway, I'm not going to show you it now because I'll show you it at the end of the video. I of course forgot to film the intro, so that's why we're doing it this way. Because, it's New Year's Eve and, yeah. So, all right. I hope you enjoy this. I hope it gives you some ideas. Save your good things with me. And at the end of the year, we'll make some art journal pages with them. Maybe you just, one day you have a great day going on a walk on the beach would be great. I mean, I would love that. Just simple things. They don't have to be big things. If they're big things, that's fabulous, but they don't have to be. They just need to be simple things. Your kid giving you a hug, telling you they love you, and, you making somebody smile that day. Maybe it's a stranger. That happened to me the other day. It's fabulous. Those are the kind of good things I want to save in my jar. So anyway, all right, here's the video, and I'll see you in the new year, and I hope you have a happy and a safe one. Bye. Oops, camera stopped. Okay, so that's one coat. If you get paint on here somewhere where you don't want it, if you catch it while it's wet with a baby wipe, I bet you can get it right off. So that's one coat. So now I'm going to go back and I am going to use up the rest of this, and I'm going to make it sort of thick. And gloppy, keeping in mind that the Collage Posh will dry clear. And the reason I chose the Golden Fluid acrylics is because they are a translucent paint, so they won't dry opaque either, because that's not what I want. I don't mind the texture from the brush strokes, so I'm not going to get too crazy about them. In fact, I kind of like that it gives it some texture. And I'm going to just keep doing this until it's done. Yep. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I'll be back. Okay, here's my Good Things jar. It's not dry. I decided instead of trying to get it smooth, let's just go with textured, because, you know, I like textured and it's easier. I can't wait till it's dry. It's going to be really pretty. I do have some extra of the collage, sparkly Collage and paint. Before I painted on my inky papers, I thought I would maybe put some on here. But I'm also thinking that I want to do a collage with it on here. So I have bits of tissue paper from yesterday's painted papers, and I'm thinking if I collage these on the lid, that'd look nice with the sparkly Collage. I'm going to do that and I'll be back. Okay, there's my lid. I'm going to let it dry and then I'm going to trim the edges, and I have it sitting here on a baking rack, a wire baking rack like you put cookies on. I wouldn't put cookies on these, they're covered in paint. Anyway, so, and also my jar is on here, so it doesn't stick to the paper. We're going to let it all dry, and we'll be back. Hi guys! Okay, so my Good Things jar is mostly dry. Isn't it pretty? I think some of the thicker spots it's dry to the touch, but I don't think it's completely dry. I think it's got to dry overnight for that. But it is mostly dry, and I love the way it turned out. Gotta love that sparkle Collage. And then I put some tissue paper, some paper napkin, and some more of the tinted Collage on the lid. And then I took the ring and I put a tag on it that says Good Things. And this is after this dried, I trimmed the edges and then I sanded the edges of the paper down so it was kind of smooth. And then as the year goes on, I'm going to just write my good things on little slips of paper, Post-it notes, note paper, whatever I have handy, and I'm going to stuff them in the jar for the whole year. Ideally, I'd like to say I would do one a day. That might be a little ambitious, so we'll have to see how the year progresses and how full my jar gets. But at the end of the year, whatever's in this jar is going to get collaged into one of my art journals for 2013. I think it's an excellent idea. It's going to sit right here on my desk somewhere. All right. I hope you have fun and you make your own Good Things jar, and you remember doing this, what really is a good thing and what really is important. That's, for me, that's what it's all about. Reminding myself what's truly important and what isn't. Anyway, I hope everybody has a Happy New Year. It's New Year's Eve, and I just found out I guess we're going out to dinner, so I guess I better change it on my work clothes. Do something with the hair, things like that, you know, look presentable. All right, have a happy and safe New Year's Eve, and I will see you in 2014 on the flip side. Bye.